So, you ever wake up already pissed off? Like before your feet even hit the floor, there's this slow burn in your chest. It's not rage. It's not panic. It's just that low grade simmering frustration with everything and everyone. There's not actually anything wrong, but you're just irritated. Irritated with your life, your responsibilities, the endless to-do list, just the fucking repetition of it all. And especially with the fact that you've got to get up and fake a smile for people who wouldn't last a single day carrying what's on your shoulders. You know what the really fucked up part is? You love these people, your partner, your kids, your team. You do anything for them. But some days you just want to grab your keys, get in your car and drive until the gas runs out. No phone, no emails, no expectations. Just gone. And it's not because you hate your life. It's because it feels like life is eating you. But you don't drive away. You don't disappear. You keep showing up because you're the man. You're the one everyone counts on. You're the steady one, the provider, the fixer, the fucking rock, right? The unbreakable man. The one who never lets it show when his legs are giving out underneath him. So you do what you've always done. You bury it. You bottle it. You swallow the anger. You choke down the pain. You distract yourself. You tell yourself, this is just a phase. So you try to fuck it away. You try to drink it away. You try to work it away. And it just keeps coming back. Louder, heavier, harder to hide. And suddenly, you're no longer just annoyed. You're exhausted. You're snapping at the people you love. You're resenting your own life. You look in the mirror and you don't recognize that man staring back at you anymore. You used to have a fire. You used to have passion and creativity, vision. You used to give a real damn. But now you're just numb. You're functioning, sure. You're checking the boxes, but this version of you that used to feel, where is he? I mean, just buried underneath the bills, underneath the expectations, the responsibilities, the silent shame. So let me tell you something, man. It's not just stress. This is emotional suffocation. This is what happens when a man carries the weight of the world that he's not allowed to talk about. This is what happens when you silence your needs for so long that even you forget what they are. When you've spent so many years being the man that you never learned how to be a man with emotions, a man with wounds, a man who's allowed to feel without being labeled broken or weak or too much. And the truth, no one's coming to rescue from this. I'm sorry. There is no permission slip coming in the mail that says, hey, it's safe to take a break now. It's okay to be human. You have to give yourself that permission. You have to stop waiting for the world to get easier. And you have to start becoming the kind of man who doesn't need to fake strength anymore. Because this isn't about weakness. It's not about whining. This is about release. Because if you don't let this shit out, it's going to rot you from the inside. It will turn you bitter, resentful, rigid. It will erode your connection with your partner, your kids, your true purpose. And eventually the emotional volcano that you've been trying to manage is going to blow up. Whether it's in a fight, an affair, a breakdown, or just a slow emotional death where you just check out of your own life. So no, man, it's not time for another vacation. You don't need a weekend away to recharge. You need a fucking breakthrough. You need to peel back this armor and meet yourself underneath all of the performance and the pressure, you need to learn how to express, not suppress. How to process, not distract. How to lead yourself emotionally so that you can stop bleeding on the people you love most. So let me ask you something. When was the last time that you told someone the truth about what's actually going on inside? Go ahead, leave it in the comments down below. Seriously, when was the last time you spoke that truth? To say, I'm drowning and I don't know how to stop. When was the last time you let yourself fall apart without calling it weakness? I'm serious. Blow that comment section up and let's talk about this. See, you've trained yourself to believe that the only version of masculinity that's acceptable is being a man that never breaks. And that's a goddamn lie. The strongest men are the ones who know how to bleed in the open without bleeding all over their loved ones. They know how to feel their anger without projecting it, who know how to cry without shame, who know how to say, this isn't working anymore, and then rebuild whatever this is into something stronger. You want to know the truth? Your anger, that's not the problem. Anger is a sign. It's a signal telling you that your soul is screaming through your nervous system, trying to get your attention. It's pointing to something that's been ignored for too long. Maybe it's your exhaustion. Maybe it's the fact that you've been carrying emotional labor in silence for years. Maybe it's a lifetime of not being seen, not being heard, not being held. But instead of dealing with the root, you've been slapping duct tape on a fucking flood. And that ends now, man. Because the world doesn't need more strong, silent types who suffer in secret until they implode. The world needs men who are emotionally fluent, who can access their rage without destroying, who can actually express the grief without losing control, who can admit that they're not okay. And that takes steps to actually change. And that's going to start right here, right now with you. Not tomorrow, not when things calm down, not after the next project or the next financial win. Right now, man. Because this version of you, the one who's numb, irritable, stuck in the loop of silent burnout, he doesn't need to be fixed. He just needs to be felt. He needs space. He needs breath. He needs expression. He needs to finally be acknowledged. And the moment you do that, the moment you stop running and start listening, that's when the breakthrough begins. No, you don't need more discipline. You don't need to keep shoving it down. You need to release. You don't need to be more productive, man. You just need to feel again. You need to reconnect with your body, with your heart, with your own fucking truth. In here. And that's the difference between coping and healing, between surviving and actually living. And if that terrifies the shit out of you, then good. That means it's real. That means this matters, because the thing you're avoiding, that's the door. The buried anger, the unspoken resentment, the years of I'm fine when you actually weren't. That's the work. And it's not easy, but it's the only way out, I swear to you. And the best part, on the other side of this breakthrough, that's where your dreams are at. That's where everything begins again. The you who laughs again. The you who stops exploding at your kids and starts connecting with them. The you who doesn't feel like a ticking time bomb, but a grounded, clear, powerful fucking man who leads his life with presence instead of pressure. So no, you don't need to escape your own life. You just need to reclaim it. Piece by piece, emotion by emotion, breath by breath, and that starts right now. And if you've been walking through life holding your breath, constantly bracing for the next responsibility, the next emotional landmine, the next, I got it, when you don't, this is your sign. This is your wake-up call. And if you're ready to stop pretending, to stop stuffing it down, to stop drowning in silence, go and schedule the free call by using the link that's in the description down below. No, not because I think you're broken, but because you're ready. Ready to lead yourself, finally. Ready to feel again. Ready to breathe again. Ready to stop surviving and to start living. Talk to you soon.